Hey everybody, welcome back to Learning Go High Level with Jacob. And in today's video, we're gonna do a tutorial on how to set up a SaaS plan. So if you are on the $497 plan, the SaaS plan, you get access to automated billing and a scalable product. And I'm gonna show you two different ways on how to set up a SaaS plan. There's a newer way now that actually can be linked to your sub account. So I'm gonna show you this step by step so that you can start selling this software and start onboarding clients today. So let's dive in. All right, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jacob Shireman. I'm a marketing expert with over 17 years of marketing experience, and I've had my own marketing agency for over 13 years. And in this channel, Learning Go High Level with Jacob, we're gonna learn about how to master the product. So we're gonna have video tutorials, and we're also gonna talk about how to make money off of this product and scale a business. So if you'd like to see more information and more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content. And if you don't have access to High Level right now, you can get a 30-day free trial with my link down below versus the 14-day free trial that High Level gives. And if you're not currently on the SaaS plan for $497, maybe you're on the $97 one or the $297 plan, you can use my link down below to upgrade and still get a part of all of my free resources, our online community, and get a one-on-one call with me. So if you want to upgrade as well, you can go ahead and smash that link down below as well. So today I'm going to show you how to actually set up a SaaS plan. There's actually two different ways, and I'm going to share my screen and show you step by step. One thing that you need to understand is originally SaaS plans were attached at the agency view, and now they can actually be attached to a sub account, which is far greater because now we can set even more workflows and actions and manage those people inside of our sub account as well. So this is great, and you can attach different SaaS plans because you can create as many as you want. You can attach those to different sub accounts, and there's a couple ways that you would want to do this and a couple reasons why you would want to do this. For instance, we have our marketing company, High Five Biz Solutions. I don't want to attach any plans to that because we do all kind of web design and graphic design and social media stuff on there. I want to actually have our High Five Connect platform have its own sub account, and I want to attach the plans to that. So that way that sub account only is our registered platform users, and I can just focus on that, see the revenue from that particular product, and just manage it easier, even though it's all under the same company. And I'm actually going to have a third SaaS plan because I'm developing a SaaS plan product for a specific industry using a business partner that doesn't have ownership in my company, but we want to partner on that plan under my platform. So we're going to separate that sub account so we can control that, where the emails are going for. She can track that as well and just manage the support for that platform and not get it confused with my other High Five Connect users. So there's a lot of great uses for this. And so, and as I show you how to do this, I'll explain a couple uses, but this is a great thing because this just gives us more control over our business. And if you don't have the $497 plan and maybe you are not ready to upgrade to that platform, you can still do a semi-SaaS plan with automated billing on the $297 plan, and I'm gonna show you that in the next video. So let me go ahead and share my screen and show you exactly what you need to do. All right, so in order to install a SaaS plan, you have to be on High Level's $497 plan, which is their highest plan that they have, and it's their SaaS plan. Now, you can still do automated billing on the $297 and the $97 plan, but you're just gonna have to do a recurring invoice, which I'll show you in another video how you would manage that. But now we're gonna log in, and you see here we're at the agency view, and we would go to SaaS configurator. So this was the original way to set them up. And it's actually looks a lot nicer than it used to over a year ago. But basically you would come in here, you can see all of your plans and pricing, you can see your advanced settings. Under this tab, you'll be able to see all of the categories of plans. So if you're going after multiple industries, you would want to maybe divide those industries like this into different categories. If you want to, if you're just going after one industry, I probably wouldn't do a category. And then you have all your different settings. So do you want to suspend the sub account then immediately when the subscription fails? So if their credit card, for whatever reason declines, do you want to go ahead and suspend access to the account? You can have it do that. Do you want to allow sub-account admins to upgrade their subscription on their own? Do you want to allow sub-account admins to cancel their subscription? So whoever is the admin of the sub-account that you're purchasing, that business or that individual, do you want to give them permission to do that? I generally want them to call me or email me and tell me they want to cancel, just so I can see if there was a problem that I could resolve. Then it gives me the opportunity to them just canceling because they got frustrated over something usually silly that could have been resolved. They just misunderstood. Um, do you want a sub account admins to upgrade their subscription? Um, I don't do this. I mean, some people do. I want to talk to them again. Why are they upgrading? Because I'm focused on retention. So to me, they might upgrade for something they didn't need, and now they're spending more money. They might not get the results they're thinking. They might need additional setup. So this would actually get me to be able to maybe sell up, more of a more private custom setup for them. So this, to me, I want that communication from them. And then the security features, do you want to automatically pause new sub accounts until they're reviewed? This could be great if you have an industry that requires a lot of setup, a lot of stuff that you want them to purchase a sub account, but you want it paused until you can actually talk with them, then you can do that as well. And you could also approve sub accounts. They'll email you to let you know that one is there, and then you would still be able to access the sub account, but the user wouldn't. Do you want to do two-factor authentication to really secure the platform? We do right there. And then if people request a sub account, the sub accounts will be down here. And then the configure, this is how you can attach your sub accounts. So like I was talking about before sharing my screen, I don't want my marketing agency, because we do other services, I don't want the sub accounts that are signing up under these SaaS plans to be under there. So I created a sub account called High5 Connect, which is our white label version here of HighLevel. And I have our SaaS plans stored in there right now. I've been moving them over. The reason why I like this is because when I log in and I see the dashboard and I see there and the automations there, I'm not getting them confused with other clients. And you can have the sub account sync too. So if you want anybody that signs up for a HighLevel or a High5 Connect plan or your HighLevel plan, SaaS plan, you can set up an automation. It's a premium automation to where if, the moment they set up a sub account, it copies the contact to maybe your marketing company or another sub account, and it can tag them any which way. So that way you have one, my marketing company, High5, can have every client we have, so we can market to everybody about our services and updates and videos, but then we can do special marketing for just this sub account. So you can have it sync automatically, and that's something that I do because I have several different businesses and I have certain clients that have certain products that I want them to be in our marketing company because we can promote to them. So I have it automatically copy over. So this is where you would do that. So you would add your sub account, and then you can also connect your billing. The way you'll connect your billing is you will come over here to settings in the agency view. So down here to settings, and then come over to Stripe, and you can connect your Stripe account. If you want to use NMI, authorized.net, Square, you will need to do that in the sub account level, which I'll show you. So I'm going to show you how to create a plan like the normal way, just in the agency view and not the sub account. You can see all of your sub accounts here. You can edit them, you can delete them, all of that. One thing I will caution you is never edit a plan that somebody is on. So for instance, let's say you start off with a standard plan of $197 and you have 5 people on it, okay? Don't edit this plan. You would need to create a new plan, and then you just don't want to promote this plan. So it would be kind of like people that are grandfathered in on a certain price. Maybe you want to go to $247. Well, you don't edit this plan. You need to just duplicate this plan and then up the price on that plan or change the features. Because if you edit this plan, it's going to affect the people that are on it. So we don't want to do that, okay? You can see all of the plans that I create in the sub accounts will always show here, but it will show you that, look, they are in the sub account, okay? These are not stored in the sub account. These are at the agency view, and these are the default standards. You can use these, or you could do them. One thing I thought was weird about the premium is it doesn't include all the features. If we go to edit details and we go to features, it doesn't include everything, especially the good stuff, the communities, collab, proposal and estimate certificates. So to me, that was odd. So I just created my own plans and left those as default. You can delete them if you want. It's not going to affect anything for that. So again, add your categories, and then let's add a plan. So you're going to come to SaaS Configurator. You're going to click Add Plan. And then you have multiple SaaS systems set up. Choose where you need to create the plan. So the Stripe represents the agency view because we set up the Stripe level. So it's asking basically which billing system do you want to use? Do you want to use Hi5 Biz Solutions? Do you want to use Hi5 Connect? And then the example I gave is that I wanted everything here in my Hi5 Connect, okay? And I'm going to be rolling out a combined product with somebody that has experience in the real estate industry. And so we're just going to have a separate sub account for those plans. And that way we can just track what we've sold together and don't have to complicate things. So for this example, I'm just going to do the agency view. You might not have any sub accounts set up, and that's fine. You don't have to do it this way. I do think the other way is better, and that's the way I think it should go from now on. But it said you may be directed. So if you choose one of these sub accounts, it's going to redirect you to that sub account, okay? So we're just going to say proceed, and we're going to stay right here in the agency view. So we give it our plan name. We'll call it the get started. Now you only get 40 characters. So, and then the description, this will not be visible to your clients. This is just for you, 40 characters of what this plan is. This is a basic CRM plan, okay? So we'll hit next, and we'll select a category. You don't have to choose one, but you can add a category right here. We'll just say the default, okay? And it'll go in this. The reason why you want a category, if you're doing multiple industries, is you want an upgrade, downgrade deals. So for instance, you see the order standard, and then you can upgrade to professional or downgrade to standard, professional to upgrade to premium, and the premium can downgrade all these ways. So these are the order of the plan. So maybe I want to do an even cheaper one, okay, there, and then they can upgrade that way. So you want to just do whatever the update flow is, and if there is no upgrade, then put it in a separate category. All right, now we're going to talk about pricing details, okay? You're going to talk about your monthly plan versus your annual plan. So let's say I wanted just to do a $97 plan. How you come up with your annual cost, the recommendation is you just multiply this by 10. So this would basically give them 2 free months. You can do whatever you want. That's what I do. And if you want to limit the number of users that can be set up in the sub account, so under the staff part, if you say, hey, this is a basic plan, I'm sorry, I'm going to limit to 2 users total. Maybe an admin and an assistant. And you can also limit the number of contacts. This happens a lot. So maybe we want to say, you know, I don't want them to have more than 500 contacts. And if they have more than that, oh, sorry, not 1500, more than that, then they have to upgrade. So and again, it tells you do not delete these products inside your Stripe. Modifying these settings will change the cost incurred by your clients. So they're telling you step by step, don't change any of this stuff, just create a new plan, okay? Now we come to the features and more. So if you have a snapshot, which I highly recommend, you can add a snapshot from your snapshot library. So if you click add snapshot, it's gonna take you to snapshots. You can do whatever you want. But what you want to do is, so if you have a snapshot for that industry with, you know, calendars and automations and custom fields, a website, whatever you're doing, you can add that snapshot. And the moment they sign up, it will automatically set up the sub account and upload the snapshot as well. So let's say I want to choose my features, right? We said this is a very basic plan. So we definitely want the CRM, which I will tell you in GoHighLevel's plan, one thing I don't like is most businesses, the CRM is the functionality. I know they do this just for the basic missed call text back, but I always include the CRM because CRMs are cheap. You can get a basic CRM for 20 bucks a month. You know, it's not great CRM, but I always include that. But I would say like, maybe we just want to do CRM, 2-way email conversation, not giving them web chat, no text to pay, no call tracking, no reputation management. I just want a very basic We'll do opportunities, CRM, missed call, two-way text. And you really don't need anything else. And we're going to come over here. No email marketing, nothing. Next. And so then we have our add-ons. Now, these add-ons they become not optional. So what happens is if you check these, you're going to be billed for these plans. So maybe you just don't want them to be billed for all the extra emails and all the extra services. You just want to include everything. You can do that. Just make sure you're charging enough price point. But if you select any of these, like the new ads manager, connect WhatsApp service, Yext, all of those things, you're going to be charged your price for these. So make sure it reflects in your plan. If you want them to pay for this separate, then don't check anything. Okay, so I'm not going to check anything. Credits. Now, you can have a trial period. We don't do a trial period. The reason why I don't do a trial period is, one, it's too much setup, and people, I'm not giving them the option to cancel, because then it looks like, you know, I don't think my product's good enough. There's a lot of theory on that. You can disagree with me. It works fine for us not having a free trial. We can do a money back guarantee. Hey, if you don't like it after, 7 days, we'll refund you, but I don't do the whole 30-day, whatever. So I'm gonna deactivate this. I do give a credit for the plans. And the reason why you give a credit, you can do a one-time credit, reoccurring, depending on your plan's price, sending emails, doing text messages, using AI, you'll see the rebilling stuff here in a minute. Those things cost money. The platform, yes, it includes all of these features, but texting is not free. Making a phone call is not free. So you are either going to incur the cost or they will. So what I do is I give a reoccurring monthly credit. I don't let it roll over, so it builds up. You can if you just don't want them to ever be billed. I give like $10, and you'll see what that gets you. On the larger plans, I do probably $25, and nobody's gone over. Once they eat up this credit, it's going to rebuild them. So if they're getting billed $97 a month and they, send an extra 2,000 emails, they might get billed a few extra dollars as well. That's the great thing about this system, is it can bill for overages for that as well. So we're going to hit next. And then it shows you all the rebilling, okay? All these different things you can rebill for. And then you can even mark it up. A lot of times I'll do 1.5 times the billing. So it doesn't let them use less, but you profit. If you don't give them a credit, you can adjust what you're charging them. So you can see right here for the phone system, let's click on the phone system. So making calls is 1.4 cents a minute, okay? Receiving calls is, what is that? 0.85 cents a minute, right? Or 0.085 cents a minute. And then same thing with text messages. So it takes a lot, but this basically would give you 475 minutes of making calls, of receiving calls, 780 minutes, and then 840 text messages. Remember, it's not individual. It's this total. So if they only did texting, they would get 840. If they only did calls, but if they did, 200 minutes, it would lower how much you can do in these areas, okay? Emails, same thing. Sending emails is basically 67 cents per 1,000, okay? The way they have this set up. So for every 1,000 emails sent, it's 67 cents. So you can come over here and mark that up, and they would get to send about 10,000 emails a month, which is more than sufficient for most businesses. Okay, so then you have the premium triggers and actions. You can mark this up as well. Verification, all of that as well. Content AI, all of that as well. If you don't want to do the rebilling or markup, you can disable it. So if you're going to include everything, you can just disable this portion, and they won't do that. And so you got workflow, AI, conversation, voice AI, WhatsApp conversations, reviews, domain purchases, all of that. You can also control rebilling in your settings or under reselling as well, what is available to them to purchase. You can hide that stuff as well. But once you have everything the way you want it, you're just gonna click finish. It's gonna create our plan, which I'm gonna immediately delete. And there's our get started plan. Here's a link to the plan. So you can just share this with people. I'm going to show you in another video how to make a funnel, but basically that will take you to edit the actual, if you wanted to edit in the Stripe level, which I don't recommend. If you want to do the sales link, you can come over here. Oops, sorry about that. Come over here and get the sales link. And then this will take you to Stripe to check out. So if you want to keep things simple, you could just redirect them here, get their information, they subscribe, you're good to go. But we're going to show you a more sophisticated way. So let's say I didn't want to keep that plan. I'm just going to delete that plan. You got to type delete. And now the plan is deleted. All right, the last way, and I'm going to wrap this up because it's pretty much the same way, is if you want to add one on the agency level, you can come here and go to SaaS Configurator. You can hit locations. I want to do it under High Five Connect, proceed, and it'll redirect you to the payment product section of this thing. Or you can just go to the payments and products in the sub account that you want to add the plan. So this is where I've been adding my plans. Okay. So we're going to come over here. We're going to click create product. And then what we're going to do is say use a SaaS product. Now, if you want to have an online store, you want it to just be listed in there, you can do that. I'm going to show you how to build a funnel landing page for this or build it into your website. So we're going to say use as a SaaS product. So we're going to give our plan, a SaaS name. So we'll call this sample plan. You write your description there. Okay. You can add a photo as well. You can add a product label. You can go select your tax category. So you can click drop down and there's even a SaaS for business use. You can say, do you want to charge sales tax? Is it included? I keep it included. And now we're down here to the SaaS area. So let's say we wanted to add this to the event rental industry, whatever, we could do that. We can add a new category, whatever you want. Okay. Then we come over here to usage limits. We do the same thing. We set the usage limits, just like I showed you in the other. We set all the features that you want. Complimentary credits, if you want to do that. When the user signs up, so you would just do that. Go in here, $10, whatever. And then the rebilling, it's the same thing. It's just all laid out here. And then you come down. Here's your plans. Here's the monthly price. Here's the yearly price. If you want to do a compare at where it shows like, hey, this plan is $297, but normally it would be $497. If you want to add a trial period, you would enter the number of days of trial period. I don't do that, so I just put 0. And then you would do that, and then you would hit save. So this is actually a lot quicker to set up in here. And then all of your products would be in there. So I'm going to discard this, but all of your plans are in here. This is how you would edit them. And what this does is it makes it easier when you're going to go build your funnel and you add a shopping cart feature, then you would be able to check out. So basically one way it would look is, so if we came over here to High Five Connect and we went to an industry, let's say we did the event rental. Okay. And I said, see pricing. I come over here, I see my pricing plans. Well, I have it in here, get started. It opens a new tab. This is my funnel, keep it simple. This is the 2-step checkout. And so they would come in here and then they would check monthly or yearly. And then I can put all the features here, or I can go back to the plans of that. So that's how you would set up that. I'll show you in detail how to do a funnel, but this is how you would attach a SaaS plan to a sub account, which I highly recommend. It's just easier to control. Now we have all of the automations that we can do. We can have a lot more access and support for that. And I recommend having your own sub account just for the SaaS plans. That way you can, do ticketing and support and everything just for this, especially if you're offering other products and services outside of SaaS plans. So that's how you set up a SaaS plan and get to selling. All right, so I hope that information was helpful. It's my goal in every video to give you something that you can walk away with today to master high level and grow your business. So if you have any questions about what I went over, drop those down in the comments below. And if you still don't have access to HighLevel or you want to upgrade your access, go ahead and grab my link down below. If you're a new user, you will get a 30-day free trial. And if you're already using HighLevel, you will just be able to upgrade and you would be under my affiliate plan, which you don't pay anything for. HighLevel pays me, and you get access to all of the resources that I have right now and that I'll be coming up with in the future. And you get to schedule a one-on-one call with me to see if you're on the right track and benefit from my experience. So if you'd like that, go ahead and smash that link down below. If you need some coaching, you need maybe some consulting on this, or maybe you just need a sub account, we have our High Five Connect platform that you can just purchase a sub account for your industry, or you can book and schedule a marketing consultation with me as well. We do coaching calls, so those are available down below. And again, if you want to keep seeing content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.